Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we pay our respects to the late great Nana Helene.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hardcore Wrestling Federation. Hello everyone, I'm your commentator MJ. Lead you on the following contest is a hardcore match. Making his way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack. Well, folks, we are coming alive all the way from Chicago, Illinois, the birthplace of Colt 412's late great-grandmother, Nana Helene. How about it? And right now, though, we're still doing our tribute show. And it's the final night, paying homage to Nana Helene. I know that about it. We're kicking things off tonight with the biggest brawl. And his opponent, from the open scenes, weighing at 121 pounds, Monkey D. Luffy. Well, Monkey D. Luffy on his way to the ring. As I was trying to say, though, folks, we're kicking things off tonight with the qualifying match for the 8-man Battle Royal. It's going to take place at our biggest TNW pay-per-view event in history. No doubt about it. Monkey D. Luffy wants to be the World Heavyweight Champion. And I gotta apologize for my commentary earlier tonight, folks, because this matchup in this show is brought to you in part by Water Street Pizzeria. If you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria and try the gluten-free pizza. As Colt 412 promises, satisfaction guaranteed. And by Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. For more great wrestling content, superhero content like Star Wars, Redeem of the Force, Chapter 5th, coming soon, and of course GWE Wrestling coming soon in May, check out Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. Yeah, no doubt about it here. As we started things, this fight, Luffy was some springboard high-flying arsenal in the early goings. Yet though, folks, this is turning out to be an amazing night thus far. As we're coming live from Chicago. Discus right hand there by Luffy, hammering away on Cactus Jack. Yeah, but this is a plain-out hardcore advantage for Cactus. He feels right at home here in this environment. So does Monkey D. Luffy. After what he did to Hollywood Hogan over a year ago, no doubt about it, putting his body and heart and soul on the line. And Luffy right now still wearing his straw hat, and it looks like this matchup is getting big thus far in this hardcore environment. And yet, this is hardcore rules. And there's an arm breaker. But yet though, folks, let's also not forget that coming up next in our second matchup, Hollywood Hogan will be in action for the qualifying match. Apparently, we're being told it's against Sabu. Well, Sabu wrestled in a lot of organizations. Last I checked, he wrestled in the WWE. He wrestled in ECW, including WCW, when competing in Monday Nitro back in the day. You know that bad? It was the late 90s. And Luffy nipped up there as Luffy's coming back in this fight. You know that bad? The Bloodline was out here earlier tonight, had so much to say, sending a strong message back to Colt 412 tenfold. And yet that this war really gotten out of hand here with the Bloodline invading both TNW and ACW. Yeah, but we don't even know what's next, knowing they're a part of the HWF roster. Well, yet, though, the HWF has really changed over the years already, as things really intensified tonight. Yeah, with Cactus, though, in the meantime, you don't know what to expect, knowing this is hardcore rules. Cover the match. Is Cactus going? No. But yet, though, Luffy is desperate. Monkey D. Luffy is in a desperation here, doing whatever it takes to compete for the HWF World Heavyweight title. Yeah, but Luffy nailed a big boot, but Cactus was still standing in the other goings. This is truly a David versus Goliath story right here. And Cactus throwing the chair at Monkey D. Luffy. Taking something out of Sabu's playbook. My goodness, Cactus Jack is decimating Monkey D. Luffy right here. And yet, though, folks, coming up later on in our main event, Gone Freaks is in the building tonight. Will compete in the final opportunity for the 8-man Battle Royal. But how about it? We got 3 qualifyees thus far for TNW standards and only 1 mystery participant representing TNW. And we're trying to fill in the void for the HWF to fill in our mystery participant as well. But more likely to find out who our mystery participant is as well. I had a talk with Cole's mom earlier tonight. She didn't tell me who we got coming to HWF, but I think we'll find out coming up at the big event. No doubt about it here. Cactus was thinking headbutt there. Luffy got out of the way. They collided. Cactus off the ropes. There's a leapfrog and a drop down. And a running elbow by Luffy. What a shot to Cactus. Oh yeah, that steel chair may have fired up Luffy all right, but it got him into a different position here because Luffy's got the hockey stick. Well, hockey stick coming into play there. It looks like Cactus avoided that one. Then Cactus choking the life right out of Luffy there, right on that top rope. It's legal. No disqualifications in a hardcore matchup. The bottom line is knock out your opponent, pin him, and that's the way it goes. Yeah, but Cactus was shocked to see Dude Love in a TNW ring once again, and what a combination of shots by Luffy. The Gum Pistol. And Luffy's getting a shot in the 8-man Battle Royal. What an opportunity for Monkey D. Luffy tonight. Here's your winner, Monkey D. Luffy. Well, Luffy's getting a shot in the 8-man Battle Royal. What a win for the captain, and it's all hands on deck. No doubt about it here, folks, and stick around. Coming up next, what the? We got another brawl going on. We got to take it to this brawl. We'll be right back here, folks. Stay with us. Oh, wait a minute. The parking lot. We're live from the parking lot. We're back live here. Wait a minute. I think I knew better. That's Scarlet. Yeah, that's Karrion Kross's wife. There's Scarlet. And man, Scarlet is irate for what happened to her husband. Going right after, that's Tamina. Tamina Snuka in the back. Well, right now though, Tamina, it looks like, don't forget, she represents the bloodline. Well, she does all right, last I checked. And man, this invasion has really gotten intense. Scarlet came all the way from TNW to be in the HWF to get some retribution for her man, her husband, Karrion Kross. Yeah, well, Tamina, on the other hand, is not playing around with Scarlet. It looks like, don't forget, Scarlet will be the special guest referee at our big event between Roman Reigns and Karrion Kross. Yeah, well, don't forget, Kross is a dangerous man and somebody you don't want to mess with. And don't forget, there's a reason why they call Kross the Toll Man. And Tamina launching Scarlet like a rag doll. Yeah, but if Scarlet gets taken out of this equation, then who would be the special guest referee between Roman Reigns and Karrion Kross come the big event? And we're going to find out soon enough. Right now, though, Scarlet getting some retribution for her husband. Launching Tamina, it looked like right in that garbage can. And this has truly become a war here in the parking lot. And this has already become a big-time war tonight. We don't even have enough security to break up fights now and then these days. And Scarlet with a running senton on Tamina. Just taking it straight to Tamina Snuka. Oh, this is the most active we've seen Scarlet for over the past years now since returning to TNW. And knowing that her man, Karrion Kross, joined the roster ever since. No doubt about it. More likely returning to TNW, and she joined the TNW roster ever since her time with the 86ers. And right now, though, Mr. Cross, on the other hand, ought to be looking on from his hospital bed, or who knows where he's at, seeing his wife fight for everything she's got to send a message back to the Bloodline tenfold for TNW, along with ACW and HWF, including the GWE. You know, speaking of the GWE, who knows what could happen? Because I was just told from my headset that it's just been announced. Things have really intensified enough because at TNW Las Vegas, in your house, taking place at the Circus Adventure Dome, GGP will put the TNW International World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Well, that's going to be an opportunity. Well, we're being told that he'll put the title on the line against a mystery participant. Yeah, but we have no idea who it is, but we're going to find out. Well, Scarlett, in the meantime, is dominating Tamina right in the backstage area now as they got out of the parking lot. Coming live from Chicago. We are coming live from Chicago. The Windy City, no less, has really become a big one. And I'm afraid that Las Vegas may become the next Windy City. But we don't know why, though. And a fall-away slam, mocking Leon Hayter. That was Shades of Leon with that sucker-free drop. Tamina mocking Leon Hayter with that sucker-free drop. And I think I knew better. That's getting inside Colt 412's head right there. Yet the Bloodline just mocking Colt 412, knowing Leon Hayter was the head coach and taught him everything he knew about the business today. Yeah, no doubt about it. Uh-oh. And Karrion Kross was also one of Colt 412's teachers and his coaches, including other great talents in the history of Vegas today. Cutthroat Cody, Ricky Tenacious, anybody that was in Vegas taught Colt 412 everything on where he's at today. Yeah, no doubt about it, though. Scarlett decimating Tamina. She's got her right where she wants her now as they're fighting in the middle of the backstage area. Yeah, but right in our equipment area, no less. And there's a table. What's she going to do? Kick to the gut. And oh my God, a swinging neck breaker right on the concrete as they're fighting in the backstage area. Man, this invasion is really pulling out all the aspects of, oh, it looks like Scarlett just launched Tamina in that crate, fighting for her husband tonight. Well, Scarlett invaded HWF to send a message straight back to the Bloodline. You went after my husband, you pay the consequences. But don't forget, Tamina represents the Bloodline for a reason, and now Scarlett looking for the end here. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh my God! Scarlett sends the message tenfold to the Bloodline of what is to come. Yeah, well, she survived the brawl, but we gotta take it straight to our matchup. Sabu versus Hollywood Hogan, and it's live, and it's next. And we are back live here, and here comes Hollywood Hogan for this matchup tonight. Set the square up with the homicidal one, Sabu. The following contest scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 308 pounds, Hollywood Hogan! Hollywood Hogan, weighing in at 308 pounds. The man is a legend and a two-time Hall of Famer. Yeah, no doubt about it. Hollywood Hogan, former HWF World Heavyweight Champion. After winning the title personally, he spray-painted our title with the NWO colors. Well, it was one way to send a message straight to the HWF and everyone representing the hardcore division. You want this title? We'll come and get it. And speaking of which, though, we know that Batman is going to meet the HWF World Heavyweight Champion, Bel Dizota, coming up at our big event. Not that about it. Bel Dizota set to defend the title against the best cop in the world, the Batman. And who knows what could happen. Yet, though, folks, it's going to be a wild night here on the HWF. as things really intensified enough, and here comes Sabu, the Hardcore Original, and his opponent from Saudi Arabia, weighing in at 235 pounds, the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu! Well, Sabu, homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, death-defying, you name it. This man has been through so much in his illustrious hardcore career, and no doubt about it. It was reportedly that one time he had that his scars were stitched up. He even had them super glued one time. But this man is not afraid to mix it up in hardcore action. Yeah, no doubt about it. This man has been through so much. Former first ever HWF European Champion. Former HWF Hardcore Champion. Former HWF World Heavyweight Champion. Well, he won the title. Faced off against Beldai Zota. Held on to the TNW World title for only a few minutes until the match was restarted under sudden death rules. And Beldai Zota was the one who defeated this man and ended the most amazing dream match we thought we'd never see in a TNW ring in history. No doubt about it, let alone an HWF ring. And Hollywood Hogan, looking in the eyes of the homicidal one, as Sabu is a hardcore legend. Here we go, match underway. Yeah, well, Hogan is showing Sabu how it's done. Yeah, well, don't forget, Sabu competed on Monday Nitro once before. Back when Nitro got started, back in the late 90s. Yeah, no doubt about it. Don't forget, Sabu competed since it was 1995, where it all started here for Sabu's career, since the second episode when Nitro got started. Yeah, no doubt about it. Sabu won the match, but got disqualified that following time after putting a guy through a table. Yeah, no doubt about it. But don't forget, Sabu was hardcore for a reason. Learned a lot from his uncle, the original Sheik. While Hogan, in the meantime, is already seeing the effects on what Sabu can do in a wrestling match, even if it's a normal match or not. Yeah, no doubt about it. Sabu can play in different types of wrestling style. Just look at this. Sabu was also hailing all the way from Bombay, India, after all the hardcore style. The man couldn't even wrestle in the States until they finally brought him in. Yeah, no doubt about it. Even ECW brought in Sabu ever since. And oh my God, Hogan powerbombing Sabu right on the barricade. Yeah, well, this is not a hardcore matchup, and I don't know how smart that was on Hollywood's part. Powerbombing Sabu on the barricade. Oh, it made Sabu mad. Referee getting out of harm's way there. And an enziguri by Sabu, popping Hogan in the jaw. Referee here to make the count. Is that it? No, gets a 1 count. Well, our senior official here calling the action as he sees it. And what a high-end slam by Sabu. Springboard second rope moonsault. Oh, bad move on Hogan's part as Sabu rolled out to the floor there. And Hogan was lying in wait, slamming Sabu's face right on the HWF apron. Well, that sends a message tenfold by the Hulkster. And right now, the Hollywood Hogan trying to get the crowd behind him here. Ref hit a 3 count. Eric Bischoff, Kevin Nash, and X-Pac have really got to be looking on backstage, watching this matchup unfold here tonight. Yeah, well, no doubt about it here is Hogan back in the ring. And wait a minute! Hogan just took off the turnbuckle pad. What's he doing? Well, resorting to his old tactics. And what a DDT from Sabu. Yeah, well, Sabu did the DDT there. Referee to make the count. Is that it? No, Hogan got the left shoulder up. Yeah, well, Hogan took off the turnbuckle pad, but Sabu on the top rope, Arabian Skull Crusher, but Hogan reversed it. Oh, man. Hogan looking for it. Scoop slam. Oh, Hogan's not done yet. Look out. Hogan leg drop on Sabu. Referee sees the turnbuckle pad. And bad move on Hogan's part. to take off the turnbuckle pad, and it looks like our senior official just didn't see the pin, but Sabu took advantage. And these fans here in Chicago are loving this. Springboard second rope moonsault again connected. Hogan back to his feet now, but Sabu taking advantage. Hogan had it won there, but the referee got too distracted on that turnbuckle pad, and now Sabu from the top. Arabian Skull Crusher. Cover, is that it? 2. No. Hogan kicked out of the Arabian Skull Crusher, and it looks like the Hogan leg drop met its match. Yeah, no doubt about it here, and the match is still going on as these two are now fighting on the outside. But it's all about one thing. One of these men want to participate in the 8-man battle royal. Yeah, well, don't forget, Gone Freaks wants to be a part of it as well. Knowing we're being told he's scheduled to compete against a mystery participant in a straight-up hardcore fight. It looks like things have really intensified throughout the TNW, throughout this invasion for the Bloodline, invading TNW, ECW, and now Scarlett retaliating for her husband in the early goings. Yeah, well, Scarlett didn't want to put up with what happened to her husband, and it looks like she's seen enough and had enough. And there's a hip toss takedown from Sabu. And Sabu with a 450 off the top rope. Cover, is that it? And Sabu's going to the 8-man battle royal with Monkey D. Luffy. What a win for Sabu. Here's your winner, Sabu. Sabu victorious, paying homage to his uncle, the original Sheik, winning that one tonight. Yeah, but what an amazing matchup this was. But folks, stick around. Coming up next, we have another qualifying match, but we have no idea who's going to be participating. We're being told it's someone new, but whoever it is, we're being told we got 2 mystery superstars participating that Cole's mom has officially signed over at the dotted line. Yeah, but whoever it is, find out coming live and next. And we are back live here, and oh my! I know who that is! That's Beth Phoenix! Cole's mom has signed a legend and a Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is good for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix! Well, what a signing for Cole's mom, signing over the Glamazon Beth Phoenix. Don't forget, she's not only a wrestling legend, but a Hall of Famer, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. And the wife of the Radar superstar Edge. And my goodness, what an entrance for the Glamazon tonight, and what a signing. Yeah, well, don't forget, this is a qualifying match, the 2 new superstars. But who's signing up next? Who is it? Oh my goodness! I know who that is now. That's Alexa Bliss. We haven't seen her in months, but she's back. Oh my. And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, a former member of the TNW roster, is now officially signed over to the HWF roster. And look who she brought with her. Oh my God. That terrifying doll still scares the heck out of me every time I look at it. Yeah, but right now the Alexa Bliss has donned a whole new attitude, it looks like. We haven't seen her in over the past few years now, but she's back. And don't forget, took on Captain Professor one time. Yeah, no doubt about it. Ever since TNW Thanksgiving Massacre years ago. Yeah, but think about this. This is a dream match. Alexa Bliss versus the Glamazon Beth Phoenix. Here we go. Referee calls the bell, and this one's underway. Yeah, well, the Glamazon not wasting no time. She wants to qualify and get a shot at any title of her choice. Kathy qualified last Tuesday night, as the professor must be looking on somewhere to see this matchup live. And she's got to she had to be laughing about this, knowing Alexa Bliss, her former arch enemy. Yeah, well, the Glamazons got Alexa Bliss in a submission hold. Well, Alexa escaped it. Right before our huge main event, Gone Freaks competing in hardcore action against a mystery superstar. We still don't know who it is, but we're bound to find out sooner or later. And we'll fill in that final spot for the qualifyees, knowing that Monkey D. Luffy already qualified, and so did Sabu. Yeah, no doubt about it. Whoever else qualifies for the 8-man Battle Royal will meet 2 mystery participants. One already assigned over to the TNW roster. The other already assigned here to the HWF. Well, who knows what could happen. Went for a cover there, but looks like Alexa Bliss kicked out before the ref even made a count. Yeah, well, Alexa Bliss ain't going to give up here, knowing of what's on the line. An opportunity to get a shot at any title of her choice representing the HWF. No doubt about it. If Kathy can win the Battle Royal, she can win any title of her choice as she represents TNW. Yeah, no doubt about it. There's a shoulder tackle. And Alexa, with an insult to injury, with that standing knee salt right in the heart of Beth Phoenix, who looks to be coming back here. Yeah, well, Beth Phoenix, in the meantime, sending Alexa into a total slam. Probably learned that one from her husband, Edge. Yeah, the match still going on, as you could tell. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. That was a cheap shot. That was a cheap shot at... Uh-oh. Beth Phoenix taking something out of her husband's playbook. Spear! The spear by Beth Phoenix. Is that one it? 2. And the Glamazon qualifies. Well, what a win for Beth Phoenix. And what a matchup this was. Here is your winner, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. An amazing show of respect by these fans here in Chicago, paying homage to Quote 412's late great-grandmother, Nana Helene. All right, about it, what an amazing matchup this was. And folks, stick around, we're not through yet. Up next, our main event tonight, Hardcore Rules, as Gone Freaks takes on a mystery participant. Well, whoever it is, this is the final spot for the 8-man Battle Royal. Whoever qualifies will be the one meeting 3 TNW superstars, 2 HWF superstars, and 2 mystery participants. Well, whoever it is, find out. Come to you live and next. And we are back live in the Windy City of Chicago. And here comes the one half of the HWF World Tag Team Champions, Gone Freaks. But it looks like, if they're going to do better, he's not coming out alone, because look who's with him. His best friend, Killua. Looks like Killua wants to make sure that his best friend wins here tonight and try to get a shot at the World Heavyweight title. And no doubt about it, this is an opportunity for Gone and Killua. On the other hand, let's go to our ring announcement introductions of this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a hardcore match. Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From the islands, weighing in at 108 pounds, he is one half of the HWF World Tag Team Champions, Gone Freaks. Well, Gone Freaks receiving a huge ovation tonight alongside his best friend Killua. They are the most dominant World Tag Team Champions already. Wait a minute. I know who that is. That's Jimmy Uso. And representing the Bloodline from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso, the man who betrayed his own brother Jey Uso. I know that about it, betraying his own little brother. After all the hard work Jey Uso has put himself through to be out of HWF and officially be assigned over to the TNW roster. But it looked like Colt 412 saw something in Jey Uso that gave him a contract opportunity. And man, this is the ultimate show of disrespect by the Bloodline, knowing Jey Uso lost the opportunity, and it looks like Jimmy wants to be the one to get a shot at the World Heavyweight title. It's just that, folks, this is the ultimate show of disrespect by the Bloodline tonight. And right now, listen to this crowd here in Chicago. Not loving Jimmy Uso one bit, no doubt about it. Here we go. Referee calls the bell, and Golden Freaks and Jimmy Uso are underway here. No doubt about it. This hardcore match is underway. Don't forget, no rules in a matchup like this. No disqualifications, no countouts. Pinfall and submissions count anywhere. But Gone is not going to back down at the hands of Jimmy. Yeah, running knee lift, connecting there on Jimmy Uso. Randy Orton Goins. Don't forget, Gone has been in a curious position like this since the Hunter exam, got his arm broken in the process, and oh my gosh, a standing Spanish fly, and Killua just took the turnbuckle pad right off the top rope. Hey, well, don't forget, there are no rules in this match. I think Gone must have something on his mind along with Killua. And wait a minute, Killua has a table. Wait a minute, Killua was trying to bring in the table to help out Gone here, knowing there are no rules in this matchup. Yeah, well, anything goes, don't forget that. And blood and elbow, run off the corner, and Gone is on the apron. Oh, yeah, what an amazing maneuver by Gone. And there's a jumping knee lift, catching Jimmy right in the face. Oh, it's been too long since we've seen this. Luchador-like stunner. That one's got to be it for Jimmy right there. 1, 2, and Golden Freaks qualifies. And a message delivered back to the Bloodline tenfold. Not here, not ever. Here is your winner, Golden Freaks. Referee running in to check on Jimmy Uso. It looked like there. Looks like Gone didn't need the table along Killua. Killua knew that Gone was going to win here tonight. I don't know about it, but what a matchup this was, and what an amazing main event it has been. All 3 spots are filled for HWF and TNW. Yeah, but who knows what could happen at the big event. And folks, we're out of time here from the Windy City of Chicago. I've been your commentator, MJ. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And to Nana Helene, may you rest in peace, ma'am. We'll never forget you, and we miss you right now. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us. Oh my God, what a night! What a night here live from the Windy City of Chicago for the Hardcore Wrestling Federation, the HWF.